You can see the tight fold being made here once we realize that we are 8-handed, and the ICM is pretty extreme for us, to be honest. I think it was 10 places paid, 10 or 11 places paid, so we are in the money now. Roughly $10,000 for first, 7 for second, you know, probably 5 for third, 4,500 for third, so far and so forth. So far and so forth. What am I saying? Again, this is just going to be one of the adjustments that we make on the final table here, where we just have to fold some of the worst hands of our defending range. I'm not quite sure if 8-7-0 makes the cut. 8-7-0 might still be too good to be folding, but 100% I'm folding 6-5 offsuit, and then I think 7-6 and 8-7 become close, and I think 7-6 probably fold, and 8-7 is super duper borderline. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, so we fought the middle pair on a pretty good board for us, right? This is a super high frequency c-bet for him, you know, probably 100% on this final table. We're going to dive into something else in a second here, but this isn't a super comfortable spot. And the reason against competent players that flatting 8-7-0 here is going to be really bad is because a competent player, I mean, Crazy Lizzie is decently competent, I think. I don't think he's amazing or anything, but I don't think he's bad. The bad thing about flying the 8-7 offsuit here is Crazy Lizzie with the chip lead, with me in a terrible spot. If you look at the stacks here, you know, all 5 of us basically have the same stack, and Cannibal only has slightly more. We're all in terrible spots. If he pots it here, if he bets 100k and just folds, if he just bets 100k with like the vast majority of his range, how can I continue with 8-7 offsuit here? You know, like, even if I think he's doing that with range, like, I just can't continue. I mean, I can. If I know he's doing it with range, I can just start slamming any 8, any pair, 100% of the time, right? But I don't know that, and me personally, in Crazy Lizzie's spot, I'm using at least 2/3 here, like, with my bet sizing, and I'm betting even bigger. I'm betting like 90, 100k. Because if he bets 100k and I have Queen 10, even Queen 10, I'm in a terrible spot. But when he bets this tiny little bet, you know, I can still call and expect to get the showdown some percent of the time. And somehow we do get a showdown and we're good. Like, this is just beyond crazy. Like, that he didn't barrel this, that he didn't bluff the river, that he just, like, gave up and let me win that pot. Like, that's really bad. Really, really bad as the chip leader.